Hello everyone and welcome to Ballers.
The match concluded in dramatic fashion at North London, as Tottenham orchestrated a remarkable comeback to defeat Crystal Palace 3-1. Within a span of just 11 minutes, Spurs overturned a 1-0 deficit to secure all 3 points. Early in the second half, Crystal Palace stunned the home crowd as Ease curled a magnificent free kick into the top corner, giving the Eagles an unexpected lead against the run of play. Despite the setback, Tottenham persisted in their pursuit of an equalizer. The turning point arrived with the introduction of Brennan Johnson, whose impact was immediate. The Welshman played a pivotal role in setting up Timo Werner for the equalizing goal, sparking Spurs' revival. Shortly thereafter, Christian Romero rose above the opposition defense to head James Maddison's cross into the net, completing the hosts' remarkable turnaround. As the game progressed, Tottenham continued to assert their dominance, with Johnson once again instrumental in setting up Son Heung-min for the third goal, securing victory for Spurs in emphatic fashion. The result sees Tottenham narrow the gap on fourth-placed Aston Villa to just 2 points, enhancing their prospects in the Premier League standings. Meanwhile, Crystal Palace suffered their first defeat under manager Oliver Glasner, signaling a setback for the 14th-placed team. Liverpool secured their first-ever Premier League victory away at Forest with a late header from Nunez, clinching a hard-fought 1-0 win. Despite dominating possession, the visitors struggled to find their rhythm in the first half, with Forest coming closest to scoring through Elanga's effort, brilliantly saved by Kelleher. Liverpool intensified their attacking efforts in the second half, with Robertson's shot cleared off the line and both Diaz and Nunez going close to breaking the deadlock. In the dying moments of stoppage time, Mac Allister delivered a precise pass to Nunez, who expertly nodded in the decisive goal, securing a crucial 3 points for Liverpool. With this victory, Liverpool extend their lead at the top of the table by 4 points, with Manchester City and Arsenal set to play later in the weekend. Up next for Liverpool is their Europa League round of 16 first leg encounter against Sparta Prague. Meanwhile, Forest remains in 17th place, maintaining a 4-point cushion above the relegation zone. Their next fixture sees them travel to face Brighton next weekend. 1. Darwin Núñez's goal, scored at 98 minutes and 38 seconds, marked Liverpool's latest winning goal in a Premier League match recorded by Opta since 2006-07. 2. Today's narrow 1-0 victory over Forest was Liverpool's first such win in the Premier League this season. It also marked their first 1-0 triumph in the competition since May 2023, when they defeated Brentford. 3. Liverpool's substitutes have made a significant impact this season, contributing to 22 Premier League goals, 11 goals and 11 assists. This statistic places Liverpool behind only Manchester City in the 2011-12 season 24, and Arsenal in the 2009-10 season 23, in terms of goal involvements from substitutes in a single Premier League campaign. Brentford put an end to their 3-match winless streak with an exciting 2-2 draw against Chelsea at the Gatek Community Stadium. Despite Chelsea having the upper hand in the first half, with Jackson coming close to scoring and eventually finding the net with a header, Brentford rallied after half-time to turn the game around. Roerslev equalized from close range, followed by Wiss's spectacular overhead kick to give Thomas Frank's side the lead. While it seemed Brentford would secure only their third win in 13 matches, Disasi salvaged a point for Chelsea with a late header. Brentford now sits 6 points clear of the relegation zone and will aim to cause an upset in their upcoming clash against Arsenal. Meanwhile, Chelsea remains in 11th place and will face Newcastle in their next fixture, with Newcastle buoyed by their recent 3-0 victory over Wolves. Newcastle claimed a convincing 3-0 victory over Wolves at St. James's Park, securing all 3 points with a stellar performance. Isak opened the scoring for the hosts with a well-placed header following Guimarães' blocked shot early in the match. Gordon extended Newcastle's lead further with a simple tap-in finish after Saw failed to handle the ball properly. Despite making 2 changes, including one to their goalkeeper, Wolves couldn't alter the course of the game in the second half, allowing Newcastle to dominate possession and grow in confidence. Howe's men controlled the game effectively, forcing Wolves to chase and securing a clean sheet. Livramento's stunning goal in injury time added a third for Newcastle, sealing the result. The defeat marks Wolves' first Premier League loss since February 10, dropping them to 10th place ahead of their upcoming clash with Fulham. Meanwhile, Newcastle, currently in 7th place, will face Chelsea in their next fixture.